My name is Dorian Gray, and I'm going to show you how to duplicate consumable items without the use of Frampt on the Nintendo Switch. This method is called negative duping or pocket Frampt, depending on who you ask. Now, what we do here is we're going to be applying 3 other glitch concepts to accomplish what we're doing. If you don't know those 3 glitch concepts, it's inventory cramming, weapon and armor cramming / duping, and brightness duping. You do have to understand those 3 concepts. Luckily for you, I've already done those concept videos, and you can see that here on this playlist, or you can see them in video links in the description below this video. So please make sure you understand those concepts before attempting this. If you understand those concepts and you're ready to do the glitch, then we are going to proceed. You want to go to a bonfire that's close to a merchant that sells weapons. In this case, the Undead Parish is probably the closest bonfire to a merchant that sells weapons, i.e. Andre. You want to have any item you want to duplicate in your inventory. In this case, I want to duplicate Divine Blessings and Elizabeth Mushroom, so I have an Elizabeth Mushroom in my inventory here, and Divine Blessing in my inventory here. And I also am going to duplicate Titanite Shards, so I have 1 in my inventory here. Now, you also want to cram your inventory. Now, if you're watching this video and you said, what the heck is inventory cramming or cramming my inventory, and how does he have that many daggers? Well, that means you didn't listen to anything I said, and you need to watch the video in the description below. Alright, now, once your inventory crammed, go to the merchant that sells weapons. You're going to purchase any weapon. In this case, I'm just going to purchase the broadsword. We're going to drop the weapon that you just purchased, and then attempt to pick it up the amount of times of the amount of consumable items you want to duplicate plus 1. So I want to duplicate 3 consumable items, so I'm going to pick it up 4 times. 3 plus 1 is 4. That is basic mathematics. Once you have done that, we can now decram ourselves by going back to the bottomless box and depositing those dagger stacks. Now, go to the weapon stack that you just duplicated and pick it up once. Go back to the merchant, go to purchase item, and act like you're going to purchase the item that you bought previously, but instead of actually buying it, close it out. On the Nintendo Switch, the default button is the plus sign. From here, we're going to brightness dupe. We're actually going to do a modified version of the brightness duplication glitch, but the concept still remains the same. You want the brightness screen overlaid on the inventory screen. Go to the item you want to duplicate, then make sure brightness is highlighted. If OK or defaults is highlighted, then you want to finagle the inventory screen until brightness is highlighted. Once brightness is highlighted and you're on the item that you want to duplicate, go ahead and select that item, then press down and right. This is where the slight modification is at, because in the previous brightness duplication, what you're actually doing is you're pressing down and right at the same time. But in this case, you're pressing down and then right. Make sure defaults is highlighted, select defaults, drop item, negative quantity. This quantity is going to be different depending on what you're equipped with, what you're wearing, what you already have in your inventory, etc. As long as it's a 3-digit number, you're gonna be fine. Okay, then go ahead and hit OK to drop negative quantity amount. Now you can pick this up if you want to. I'm going to do so in a second, but it's not absolutely needed, because if you check your inventory, you've now duplicated that item. So picking it up does nothing for you, except for clean up the world a little bit. If you're going to chain duplicate things, so I'm going to duplicate the Elizabeth mushroom next, go to a separate corner and drop that purchased item. Go back to the duplicated stacks and pick it up again. Talk to Andre again. Act like you're about to buy again. Cancel it again. Brightness menu, overlaid inventory screen. Go to the item you want to duplicate. Make sure the word brightness is highlighted. Select the item, down, then right. Then hit defaults, then negative quantity. Hit OK. I had 1 Elizabeth mushroom, and just to show you now, I have 99. Then we're going to chain it one more time for a Titanite shard. You saw that I had 1 Titanite shard, so I'm going to drop the purchased item, pick up from the stack again, which is why you need to duplicate many times, depending on how many times you're going to duplicate a consumable item. Purchase again, go to the weapon that you duplicated, but then don't actually buy it, just cancel out the menu, go back, brightness over the inventory screen, go to the item you want to duplicate, select it, down, then right, negative dupe it, pick it up to clean up your world, but it's not necessary. And just to show you, 99 Titanite shards. So again, this is a great way to be able to duplicate consumable items without the use of Frampt. Really great method, really awesome method. It just will take some knowledge on how to do other types of glitches that you've already seen in this video. So if you got this far along and you followed along and you were successful, good job. If there's anything that confused you, feel free to leave a comment or go rewatch the other concepts on how to do it. And a little bonus here is that for the price of 1, you get multiple. So that's great. Either way, we have now duplicated consumable items without the use of Frampt. I say that's a successful glitch, and we'll see you next time.